So Chadney, walk me through it. T-start for Astralis. Expectations? I mean, the desk were talking about being a sleeper pick for Train for FURIA.
Yeah, this one's going to be rough. Just taking a quick look at FURIA's recent results. The last 4 in a row they picked on up. Now, green in the column. I'm not sure how green it's going to look. The 1x bet odds are favouring FURIA here.
Yeah. Makes sense after the 1-0 conversion. Magisk with a lovely Z smoke early. Now that's going to be setting them up for a fast inner. I wonder if Art's ready. He had his knife out for a while. They're heading for that upper fight. Smoke does land, nicely thrown by Magisk. And, oh, they're already in. Glaive with the bomb, though. It drops down, and the shots are perfect from Art. 2 reserved headshots. And he lives on to tell his tale. Junior catching device in a moment's notice, and only Zipex desperately trying to get into the site. Oh no, Art doesn't go down to Magisk, and that is a quickie. 3 with his USP on the test of inner, and you can see the smile ear to ear from the in-game leader of FURIA.
That was way too easy, it looked like. It felt like there were many opportunities for Astralis to get to the site and get that bomb down, but not to be the case, and they're going to start. Oh, in another one of these scenarios where they won't be able to opt in for a force fight.
I mean, to be fair, that kind of felt a little bit like the pistol that we had stolen away from FURIA on Vertigo. Starts strong, looks promising, and then just all too easy in the chaos. Now, Junior's doing it again. Keeps hold of his USP in pursuit of AWP.
I can see some real issues for Astralis here, especially if Yuri's having one of his games. I think as an inside anchor, Yuri is fantastic. And it kind of opens up Art to be this real X factor, right? He can be wherever he wants. You've got Junior on the primary, or Art gets to pick it up whenever he wants. Quesarado and Vinny just locking down their positions. And when you get somebody like Art who's already flexible and already forces the issue across the map, being able to do that on a map like Train, he can pick over to Ivy, push inside B, and Pop Dog, be pushing main. There's so much to account for. And I feel like with Art, obviously he's pre-planned what he wants to do, but a lot of things could be spawn-based, it could be feeling-based, how he's reading the game. It's not somebody that you can predict. This one will be a very slow approach. For those of you not too familiar with why these rounds play out like this, they're hoping to milk out as much CT-sided utility as they can. They want FURIA to have to work for a round like this, and every nade that they throw has a monetary value attached.
Yeah, shutting this down as best you can and as cleanly as you can. It is certainly critical. It's looking good so far. Only Zipex. And he's gone too. Perfect. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. FURIA find it all. Only person going down. Don't lose a single rifle that you invested. So once again, Junior's sacrifice in that second round is justified. Astralis, though, bringing out the AKs. Let's see what the first page of their T-side strat book reads.
Warp out for Junior here. He did the USP buy yet again, so that's quite nice for him. Vinny gets that M4 back, and 2 MP9s, one for Quesarado, one for Yuri. AK-47s on the other side of things. And what are Astralis going to start with here? Quick flash over, no smoke. So there's no sandwich smoke, there's no E-box smoke. They're aiming to hold on to their utility.
Yeah, but it does mean that CTs can get a lot early. Look at this. Pushes up, confirms Olof's gone. Vinny, oh, they drop on him. And Glaive goes down. He actually did land a dink somehow. Body shots, perhaps. 2 to the chest of Vinny. He lives on.
Well, smoked out of main as well here, so juggling the guns around, making sure that Vinny gets that MP9, can go and cower towards that B bomb site. And they already have 2 players here, so he's just going to meet up with a couple more of his teammates.
Let's see if the acting classes have paid off for Zipex. He may have to sell something here. So the smoke backtracks. And with 3 leaning inner right now, it is very confusing for Art. You can see his crosshair tells that story. Junior's been forced out of the inner sight to adopt an angle for the backtrack walk.
They've all disappeared, right? They can't die from the backtracks.
Quesarado as it fades. Oh, he wasn't ready for it. Quesarado finding that lovely sweet spot in the center of the smoke. He gets 2. Ivy completely deleted, and so is the Astralis T-side. You can see Glaive's corpse slumped over in the Pop Dog.
There's 30 seconds left. They have no room to work with here. I don't want to say it, but they might want to be considering a save.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Art peaks as they throw out the molly. And that save you were discussing is just a distant pipe dream. 3-0 instead.
Yeah, and only 2 kills so far for Astralis within those first 3 rounds of play. So FURIA out the gates hot.
Yeah, I'm picking up some vibrations here, Chad.
This is FURIA when they first came over, right? They had to come over with Honda because Junior was unable to play. That's so right. They were doing that whole 6-man situation. This is a technical timeout called by Astralis here, everybody, so bear with us. You might hear us blag on a bit.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever... This is a silly question because you're British.
British? Why do you say it in such a dismissive tone?
Well, I'm kind of one of you too, but
yeah.
My dad was he played football. He's the British part of me.
That's real, like, football with a foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your type of football, not the silly type of football that happens everywhere else in the world. And I remember, because he was a goalkeeper, and I used to sit behind the goals while he played, right? And I would always listen to the chants from the crowd. There were some really mean ones about the keepers. Do you have mean ones about the keepers?
Oh, for sure. My favourite, when I was very young, I went to a Manchester United versus Leicester City game.
Okay. An actual game.
I'm a Leicestershire boy, but obviously it's cheaper for us to go to the Leicester games as a Man United fan and stay in the Leicester stands. But either way, I just heard a 40,000, I really don't know capacities of those kind of stadiums. That's just a guess.
I think it's a bit more.
Well, yeah, okay, let's just say 60,000 to exaggerate. 60,000 people all chanting, "The referee's a wanker."
Yep.
And just having that experience as a 13-year-old, I realized people are horrible to people.
Well, crowds are fun. Henry felt that when we were in Australia, didn't he? On the receiving end of one of those.
All in good fun. God bless the Australian crowd. And already, Glaive is out all off, trying to make something out of nothing. He's got a P250. His teammates have grabbed together a couple of their favourite pistols, and it's gone awry early. Keserato's caught the Armored Deagle, and Glaive desperately trying to sell something. Keep the CT's feet planted on A. Vinny's not going to be convinced. He's rotating in now, but they are out upper. This could be something if the headshot, it's such a narrow margin, it's not going to happen. And there you have 4 for FURIA, and they're doing it without losing too many frags. Like, take a look at the kill totals here, lads. We are 4 rounds in with 2 Danish frags to talk about.
So that's 0.5 kills around?
Yeah, wow. Sick maths, bro.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
As long as we're in the single digits, things are pretty easy.
Impressive
Math's
stuff.
not the strong suit, but advice to all you at home, stay in school and be nice to your primary caregiver. I've had to amend that. I would just say be nice to your mum.
Yeah, nice.
Still with the MP9s. Art's got one this time round. All right, let's see what they're up to here. Just making it work with whatever they've got.
Guys, come on now. You're up against Astralis. You need a rifle for that, surely.
Art's going to go up. I feel something here. I feel something sassy.
With a nade in his hand, no less.
Oh, he's a naughty boy, old Art.
He's trying to keep him scared.
He's harassing top pop.
Dude, Astralis are playing like the team who are coming into this as entirely... What's the opposite of a favourite?
Underdog?
Yeah, but not that. I was desperate to not say that because they're not one of them either. I don't know.
Not the favourite.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, they are very
English
caged,
language.
right?
They are playing cagey, and I think the fact that Art just flibbed around with a ladder, for lack of a better word.
Well, now he's a B.
Yeah, and they actually want to push on this. You naughty, naughty beans! Zipex is going to get pantsed here, especially on the sound cue that they know there's one top pop.
I love this. I love this kind of a gamble. Look at Art.
They're pushing in, and they're calling clear. No, they won't. They'll even find a frag.
Come on, mate.
Oh, God, and now Vinny's there to hold them at bay from main. Jiggles on E-Box. It's absolute pandemonium. Glaive has a chance here and a very big one. He'll nuke one. If Vinny could just find that bomb carrier, it's Dupree. And a crucial duel now here on the E-Box. There it is, head gone. It's a big shutdown, a pivotal moment. If they could just knock Glaive down, and Junior does, the chances for Astralis completely diminish.
Is Device going to save? They forced the issue before. He doesn't even get a chance. Vinny this time. Bullet to the head. AWP's down.
That train looks good.
This is 3 kills in 5 rounds.
Oh, yeah, Astralis kill watch.
But it's hugely important, like, because they're not getting any traction. They're not getting any territory. Like, they're not getting anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Pistols now for Astralis. This is happening, right?
This is real life.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need to pinch you. I promise you.
All right. Well, they just need to get biffing a bit. There's no opening smokes. We're not seeing the 5. We're not seeing the E-Box smokes coming out.
Not once, by the way. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, they're not conditioning in that manner. They're kind of holding onto their utility a little bit more. The moves that FURIA went for, like, think about that one exactly. They cleared out top pop. That means that Vinny can just hold main from pop, which is like a 90-degree swing.
Yeah.
So it's not easy at all. And Art's now found Dupree, so just being minced. Bloody hell. Astralis right now, the only thing that we are looking for, not even rounds, is just competitive in duels. And here's a chance.
Oh, a very good one. Art, however, I think he'll think better of it. The jump confirmed he was retreating, but Art stuck between two very important avenues of assault here. He's got Ivy to be responsible for, and I think the smoke from the HE is enough of a guise to set him up for info. Oh, more than info.
He's just pushing straight through. This is going to be called clear, and they still have 2 players on B.
Yeah, he's so mobile.
This is all through Vinny just being in pop still.
Yo, Device might...
Oh.
Did he hear it? No.
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. Vinny's got his ears pressed against the pop wall as well, hoping to hear anyone above him.
I wonder if Art's going to clear main or just... Oh, never mind.
Well, that kind of puts Device into a box.
He's just left into his own devices here. He's out main, gets to sandwich. Glaive's pivoting back as well. If they go down pop into Vinny...
Yeah, they'd have to hit some spectacular shots.
There's 25 seconds.
Yeah, Astralis don't know what they want. And instead, it's a bomb delivery, frag delivery system that he didn't expect a third. Can't fault him there. Art, however, makes short work of Zip.
Just hide. You don't even have to kill him.
Oh, he will anyway. 10-0. Frag watch continues with 5 to their names. It was only the Deagles, but it is time for a timeout.
Yeah, for sure. This is really flat. We got 5 kills in 6 rounds. There's been no indication for early picks. It's not like they're, you know, flashing over. You're not seeing the AWPer go out and try and kill them as they push up the wall towards the pop dog position. This is just being handled right now. And it's perplexing to see this type of a start. This is Astralis' choice. If there was a game plan, I'm sure we're about to see it. That timeout, Zonic gets a chance to be on that mic and remind them, if they lose this, that's it. The run's over here at EPL Season 13. Have Heroic waiting in the wings. If Astralis won that derby in the semi-final to get themselves a spot in the grand final, they'll need to get through FURIA, and it's not looking likely. At least not yet. Look at the amount of money, Alex.
I mean, yeah, that's such a secondary stat at this point. You know, like, I'm more focused on, will Astralis find anything at all? I haven't been convinced yet. Let's see if we get some early smokes here. They go. Flying through, looking to condition with an early pace as well. This is going to feel different for FURIA. Let's see how they react. Art, up to his usual antics, straight to contest. The flash does... Ooh.
Oh, he's in the open.
Yeah, okay, works it out. He's okay. There is a nade involved, and that's going to do a lot of damage. Look at that, half for Glaive. And already Art finding Dupree on the swing out. A good chance from Glaive, but it's not going to work out. Damage onto Vinny. Serato contesting with Magisk, and he's met his demise as well. This is a quick and convincing turnaround. Just one more Astralis frag to report, and this was on the full buy. I mean, I remember the conversation, and I realized that a lot of this is just outdated from when I was at Desk Coast in 2016, but just want to clarify. I remember Astralis' train being described as super strong, but not one they'd pick.
Yeah.
Is it still that case?
Well, I mean, obviously they picked it here, but like it's a map that's their map pool is not as strong as it used to be. People aren't scared of Overpass, Nuke, and Inferno like they once were, right? It's not those maps being in the pool. They have to kind of diversify. And you heard Yanko say they would have liked Dust too. You can't pick that against FURIA. And if Art gets this without going down, he is still yet to die. 7 rounds into play.
Yeah, that's going to start getting a little bit crazy of a statistic here. And I mean, another one to start considering is, when was the last time Astralis didn't post a single round in the first 15?
Oh, I can tell you when. We casted that game.
We
against Spirit. You remember that one?
Yeah, Dust 2, right?
That was a wild affair. And then they won that pistol in the
One round,
smoke.
just because Astralis have never, ever been 16-0'd. And that was their chance. They got 1 round. They got it. They got it all the same. Let's see what's happening here. What is going down in Astralis Town?
All right, Deagles, Util, they obviously have max loss bonus. You don't need me to tell you that. They're yet to win a round.
But the fact that Art's been playing this hyper-aggressive style and still yet to die, that's why it doesn't make sense.
He just keeps taking space. Like, you take a fight, go somewhere else. Art moving around more than Yukinda. Serato on the secondary op. Don't worry about Art doing it. Other body hits the deck.
We haven't seen anything successful into... I mean, we realize that's easy to say, but we haven't seen anything successful into B.
No plants.
Yeah.
Not a single plant so far. So economy not being stimulated.
And everyone wants their economy stimulated.
No checks coming in the mail. Let me tell you that much, Alex.
Get a cheeky stimmy.
And it looks like they're just setting up for a late B hit. So they have a couple of smokes, a couple of flashes. They desperately need to get the bomb down just to show that they can.
Now, I don't know if you know, but 007 means you have a license to kill. So Dupree's been allocated his license now. I believe it was Pierce Brosnan and Sean Connery putting their heads together to equip him with his Desert Eagle and a Dream. So they'll smoke him off. It's going to be a question of whether... Oh my God, this 3-man setup. Even just saying the words, I'm not convinced. Here we go. Incendiary's down. Flashes are really good. Yuri tries to stand his ground. His device to deliver. They weren't ready for Vinny. And just like that, their hopes and dreams fall onto the floor of the B site.
Last guy high ramp. Orbs Insider as well, and down they go. Junior also.
He's got max money, Chad. He hasn't died, Chad.
Art and Junior
they all have
to die.
Max money, Chad. What is going on? If you've just joined us, welcome to the second quarterfinal. This is a playoff game. And FURIA on none other than Astralis' pick. They've already taken Vertigo, and they did that convincingly as well. Now this is Astralis' domain. And when you pick, of course, when you pick that train, you are going to be forced to start on that T side. And they have a grand total of 7 frags to show for the first 9 rounds or 8 rounds of play. We're into our 9th.
Oh, they're going straight towards B on this one. Yuri's about to be tested in a big way.
You were praising his inner holds, though. Let's see how he reacts when some scrutiny his way.
Junior's the first pivot point through connector as well, but Art's been fantastic at calling these gambles, so maybe we'll see another lean over soon. It is awfully quiet on Yard.
How do they know? They got it.
It's so quiet. There's nothing Ivy, nothing main, nothing pop.
Astralis have done nothing to convince them otherwise. Here they go, popping in. Yuri hiding in the site. It's Vinny that might take first contact. A crucial fight. Nice from Dupree. Quickly traded, bomb planted. This is the best chance we've seen from Astralis, but it's being whittled away out slowly. They lost another man now. Magus falls. Oh, and Art walking up on this smoke. They'll surely be expecting it. Glaive's looking the wrong way. Now is his chance to strike if his teammates don't do it all. Yep, there goes Device. It's only Zipex, and he's fallen as well. Art still yet to die. The Undying, 15-0. This is getting silly now. He's got a 15 KD, 9-0 Astralis. Where are they? Echoes of their former glories, just completely disconnected from what we're seeing here before our very eyes. Second map of this second game, and Astralis have nothing to show for their T side.
I don't want to sound sassy when I'm about to say this, but
you always sound sassy.
They got a plant, and Dupree has a kill, right? That's not meant to be a bad thing. It's the tides are changing at least on those fronts. So with the scoreline currently sitting at 9-0, Astralis will have another buy, right? This max loss bonus, 3,400 plus a plant, that facilitates a gun round. And that's what we're seeing here. Device cannot get an AWP. Instead of that, he's gone with the Krieg. So the SG, the scope at range, at least trying to level the playing field. The rest of his teammates will be able to purchase in with utility, but light. For Magisk and Glaive, it's not full kit. They're sitting there with a smoke and a flash each. Zipex is the only one with full utility.
I would absolutely, I don't know what I'd pay. An arm and a leg to be listening to the FURIA comms for this game so far. I imagine it is absolutely raucous. 3 pivot out to contest on Yard.
Going back straight towards B again, so they're just feigning the Yard control. Sandwich smoke, E-box smoke, walk towards B and execute, but they're only going to be executing with a smoke, 2 flashes and 2 Molotovs. Junior's already rotating over again. There is no tells towards Yard whatsoever. And those bullets so shy.
Yeah. Narrow miss.
This just has to be a pop. They just have to go. Vinny's here again. It's 3 players.
They flash Vinny off the line, so they've got so much space now, and Device already draws blood. Oh, and another sensational headshot. That's all onto one man, only the first from Yuri. This should be Astralis's, and the Krieg is the perfect weapon for the job to stop that plant. Finally, Art, the last man, will he go down for the first time this game? It seems a certainty. Escape impossible. Magisk is crab walking into him. He does actually flash him off. Art, really? There we go. Magisk's the one to break his silence. And silence Art for the first time this game. Okay, 9 now to 1. Astralis force a timeout out of FURIA.
Yeah, and they had the players in the right place there, FURIA. That explosive maneuver, you could see the limited utility in which they were able to do that with. It should not have really spiraled that way. FURIA with 3 players on the B bomb site. Astralis had to work hard, and they've done a good job to get on the board. Now, if they need to get, let's say, 2 more rounds to completely bankrupt FURIA, at that point, maybe we start the conversation about a 9-6. But if this is a bounce back from FURIA, they get the 10, the bomb doesn't go down, the financial woes continue for Astralis here. The Danes, they could be seeing themselves on a bit of a quick exit. Timeout immediately taken. Chance for Gary, the coach, just to get in there, tell them what they're about to do, what they could achieve here. A 2-0, that's an easy day at the office. You don't want to go up on Inferno against a team like Astralis, no matter how good you've been looking. The mental game, we know how quick it can switch with the top dogs in the server.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. I don't know if FURIA could even handle the rebound into a third map after riding this high so high.
It's rinse and repeat.
Yeah, they liked it. It worked. And Glaive taking some liberties, walks straight into the M4. Yuri alive, but only for a moment. Tries to tuck in. He does get away with his life. Astralis have the sight, but that's the first step of many. Nice push from Dupree. Tucks into oil for a crucial frag. And now, well, in the 4v4 and the bomb going down, it's down to the retake setup. Keserato's working on the access point from CT. 2 here. Magis spotted by the spray. Vinny, a tiny gap he's working with, and the flashes do suppress the advance of the CTs for now. Still plenty of time on that clock. They're starting to maneuver. Vinny finds his 16th frag, make it 17. He's just knocking them all down. A dink as well. Dupree in trouble, and that's the round. Wrapped up neat and tidy with a bow on it for good measure. They'll take any weapon they can find. AK's hunted down. They got time for the defuse. And Chad, bomb did get planted in your kind of analysis of how this one shapes up, but that is the FURIA 10.
Yeah, so another round for Astralis with guns coming off the back of that, but they need to continue to do that to stay threatening, right? The max loss bonus not going to be enough. And FURIA, that did look worrisome for a moment. Dupree's push was great. You could see there that Yuri wasn't ready for that. A lot of space taken. 17 kills for Art, 17 for Vinny. Putting in hauls here, 11 rounds deep. And as we get underway with the 12th, Device will have the AWP. But do they just throw the same opening smokes towards Yard and go for the similar inside look in? No, that's not the case. This time they might actually play behind their utility. They're hoping right now that FURIA just fall for the same tactic, and Art is aggressive.
Oh, okay. Gets at least one for his troubles. He does control the spray into Dupree, but a 4-on-4 emerges early. Magisk is cognizant that could have been a lot of space taken due to their absence above pop. CTs could have pushed for info hauls, but it's Junior. Great catch on Device just as he tried to maneuver back away towards...
You know, that's the rotator. They're going fast.
Rotate. Yeah, Yuri trying a new position. The incendiary will keep them at bay. He'll have to leave his position. But out upper, look at him go. Glaive surging forwards.
They missed.
And he's hurt. Yuri, uncomfortable duel for him. Especially because they're coming down that ramp as well. Look at this angle management. He's so aware of when he's vulnerable and to whom. Damage, not enough. Glaive has the sight. Magisk has the bomb. He'd love to plant, but he could be knocked off by Vinny. He doesn't choose to contest. Junior being hunted here. There's a small window for Glaive and Magisk to piece it together, make it just Glaive. It's planted for him, but it doesn't matter when Junior's quick to the draw.
11-1.
11-1. FURIA are looking to speed run.
Oh, Vinny's got that Krieg now. I think Keserato's going to come through and find himself an AK-47 as well, having a little bit of a looky-loo around the map. We'll grab it. Bucket loads of utility scooped on up, and the plants again. So it will be another pressure round for FURIA here. If they get 12, that is going to be quite the comeback from Astralis. It seems unlikely that FURIA keep this clean until the tail end of the half. There's only a couple more rounds to be played, but even still.
I mean, the 11. Yeah, even if this started with the Astralis 4, they would, by this point, we would certainly start to be ringing alarm bells around Copenhagen.
I think they just do the opening smokes and go for it again.
Is that really going to have to be the call? Not too many yard biffs. Haven't seen many fights out here, and Magisk has actually won out his first duel. That's big, and a big scalp as well. That's Art gone. Keserato styles on Device. Oh, there could be more. Spots the toes, it actually eliminates them. Dupree caught by Keserato. Junior in a lot of trouble. Green train's an issue. Oof. Still finds Glaive. And that smoke on Green keeps him alive for moments longer.
Oh, Zipex only has a MAC-10. This is a horrible weapon for the job. The Deagle's out.
Yeah, the Deagle could do more damage. That was a good chance. Yuri sitting duck. The nade is there, and Magisk and Zipex don't have much longer before they fall. Missed shots around the E-box, but he is there. His fate is sealed. The wallbang would work. Junior not interested. And there you have it. 12, ladies and gentlemen, to 1. They're 1-0 up already. FURIA are making the strongest case we've seen in the quarterfinals for a semi-final spot. There's 4 rounds separating them from a big-ass game versus Heroic. And if they play like this, I really don't know how to call that one.
This style versus Heroic style as well. It's just going to be 2 Rams just bloody locking horns.
Could be badass.
Yes, Astralis has not come up to show on train here today. Didn't really see too much of a game plan out of them early. It was just slow, hoping to deal with the aggression. They've just been pushed, poked, prodded all over the map. And a dejected-looking Device there. Nothing they can do. They are being manhandled right here, right now. Another timeout called for Astralis. 1 left in the bank, and if there was ever going to be a comeback, it might be necessary to have a few of those.
I mean, what can be said? You've been losing in just straight up, you know, Angels. We were talking about it for a long time. there was just an absence of frags with the weapons on the Astralis members. They could not seem to beat the individuals of FURIA. And well, now it comes down to a couple of AKs, a Galil and a Mac-10, the sacrifices. They're going into what looks to be a always intimidating FURIA. They've even got a Krieg on that CT side now, which I would be fearing, especially in the right hands. That's Vinny, master of the scope guns. Junior's posted up inner. They've actually doubled up on this fight now, and ooh, be careful what you wish for here, Zipex. He wants info. He gets away, fires off the shot as well, so they know the Orb's currently leaning towards that B site.
This is just more of that slow stuff out of Astralis here that we saw out of the beginning, right, when they were a bit more default heavy. At least here there's an indication across the map that they want to fight, and dupree's looking like he wants to have a bit of a go at this. Caught the shadow. He's seen that. dupree knows he's close blue.
Yeah, he switched on. I can't believe he gets away with that.
How's he gone and won that?
His tier 1 opponent knew where he was coming from, and it still doesn't seem to matter. Another one for Art. He's heading in towards the 20-5 territory if he finds another one.
Oh, this is just really slow, excruciating stuff from Astralis here. Down a man. Basically no utility to work with. They have some AKs, sure, but there's no space and only 40 seconds left on the clock. It looks like they have to go for a late yard split.
The entire Astralis team has 2 more frags than Art. And Vinny, he's already found another. Dropping in, easy as that. 2 different frags on the extremities, and the rest just grouped on up and likely meet Vinny on his late pop holds. Nice work from Glaive, forces him off the line, enables a bit of progress to be made by Device. Walks up green, this is a chance. Here's the reload. He knows where Keserato is. Time is of the essence. Another smoke. Nice frag. With the bomb loose, I'm afraid this one's all said and done. Junior confirms it. FURIA, 3 rounds now separating them from that heroic game.
This is wild. This is wild.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Timeouts.
But this is their map choice. So the T side, you would hope that you had some form of a game plan, and it's obviously whatever that game plan is or was is not working. Look at this. Sure, it's been more threatening since round 9 on. They've actually been getting plants. They got themselves a round. But that's a clean bloody sheet right there. FURIA 13-1. I'm in disbelief. I was in disbelief last time we saw this happen.
Yeah, it's happening again. Glaive can't seem to hit his shots. He's out. He's just taking matters into his own hands. And Art can't believe his luck. He'll collect a freebie. And everyone else is completely detached from the pack. In fact, 1 by 1, they fall. Nice from Device. He gets up. And maybe they get another here. dupreee does manage to find it. If Art goes down, they've got a shot here. Oh, he has. Nice find. dupreee caught out, but still reacts in time. Yuri, full health on the site. Junior working on a pop flank. This could be big. He can actually stop the plant, or at least make it difficult. If Yuri keeps them honest and attention drawn towards that bomb train, yeah, Junior's caught a nice timing. And it is all on to Junior now. Has to emerge from pop, and it's done so quickly. He knew that that was something he had to do quick, and ooh, he doesn't spot Device. Yes, he does. Knocks him off, and that was the bomb carrier.
They know dupreee was close Ivy because he killed Art, so Junior's
gone around the world.
Everywhere. The bomb's been dropped.
I think this rerouting from dupreee, he's actually aware of it. And just as he's faffing around picking up weapons, they've called him low HP, and he hits the shot just like that. FURIA will take 14. 2 rounds is all they need to head to the semi-finals of ESL Pro League Season 13.
We outside, we barely indoors because we gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine, shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back.
Running across the tiller, I'm going.
Okay.
2, 2, 2, 2. I think they're looking at me, Rush. Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, water. Nice. I'm gonna go left towards radio, okay?
Where?
Radio. That's where I'm gonna go.
Remember what you see?
One more here. Oh my god, this guy looks stacked, dude.
Where is he?
He looks pretty good, man. I'm gonna try and see. Dude, I think he's ready.
Wait. Hold up.
Put them all on him.
I want to firework him out to water. You ready?
Yep. Oh, there's two people on me. You're probably dead here. Backup system if you got it. Okay. Oh, okay.
You got it.
Shifting around on the coast. Okay, I'm going for the last guy then. He moved. Oh, here now. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Oh, one guy there with armor, so that must be one of them. Yeah, two at the sea container here. Last two guys. Nice. Easy. Shame he scouted while I was in the zone. Don't know what they were doing out the zone. Alright, I'm going. Wish me luck. Nice.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, go for that one. Alright, I'm doubling now. He's down there on it.
Behind the tree.
Yeah, I got him.
Alright, well I got a Goomba in there.
Well then, it's time for us to piece this one together. This could be the quickest second half in quarterfinals of ESL Pro League history. 14-1, Astralis. This is their pick, and they have one round to show for it. Their facial expressions tell the story better than I ever could. As this could be the exit for Astralis, another Pro League cut short, this time by FURIA. They've looked absolutely phenomenal in their defense. Astralis had nothing to show for their attack. And well, that's FURIA's chance to start with a pistol that could very well determine the whole thing. Yeah, the odds have been in constant fluctuation. It was dead even at the start of train.
Oh, well, you don't need the casters to tell you the pistol and this one's done. Oh, and even if Astralis get it, it's still going to be a dicey comeback. This is the scoreline you would have seen 10 years ago.
Don't happen all too often.
Not in modern CS, that's for sure.
And so Art does well to at least feign Ivy presence. He just takes a fight, gets away, everyone's happy. Magisk is paranoid.
Yeah, it's in the back of their mind for the rest of this round that Ivy has presence. Art does have a smoke and a flash, and he's just waiting for that push passively here. And FURIA are taking all the top spin off a round like this. They had all the momentum, put all the gusto, and now they go.
Yeah, the flash is good. It does catch that sandwich player, which is Dupree. The shots from Yuri are hitting. Everything's hitting. He even nearly finds Glaive. Chaos. They have the sight. The smokes are really good. They've forced Astralis into a retake setup.
Bomb's been dropped.
Yuri's already pushed up old bomb. You're right, the bomb will not be planted. They hunt down Magisk. Oh, well found. Oh, Magisk saving Astralis with the headshots. They keep coming. But from behind, Yuri strikes with two of his own. Could we see an ace clutch? A twist of the knife, not this time. Glaive's there. Magisk, though, stands and delivers at a critical moment. FURIA will not be posting an absurd amount of series points just yet.
Well, let's see just how good Astralis are. If they're able to pull a comeback like this onto the cards here this evening, I will be more than impressed. And that one got out of control just because the bomb was the first thing dropped. Here's the next crack at it, and of course, Art gets given an AK-47. Everybody else on his team taking a bit of a save here, and thank you very much, Yuri, for dropping that one. Flashed off, Molly to the toes. Nades are going to hurt too, but Art's still going forward, and Art's even taking down Glaive.
Oh my god, he's going to get another one! This is the only weapon they have, Chad. Glocks is all that surrounds him, but he's still popping off! Oh, wants this now! 3 Astralis members armored to the teeth, gone in the blink of an eye and the click of a mouse. Art destroys Astralis. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. It's over, dude. Zipex, Magisk, what have you got for us? A 5v2. It's only Glocks. Surely they could have something to show for it. No, Art's on for the ace. Give it to him.
He's hunting, he's chasing, he wants this.
Give me the AK, I'll win us this round. Immediately demands respect. Magisk is not having any of it. They don't have armor. Can he really save them back-to-back rounds? He's hoping the steps will bait Vinny's peak, but there's one from Z. That could be it. Seal his fate, can't react, and there it is. Art, masterful stuff. 15 for FURIA, and we have got a boatload of points ahead. Look at this. Astralis now against the ropes. And 13 rounds consecutively required. Let's see that one again. Peeks in, and he continues. They know exactly where he is. He's ready. And the third. Nonsense. Oh, just as Device wanted to try and click the mouse for the first time, Art does so for the third. Nice shots. 4 frags. FURIA 15. This one. Stick a fork in it. Astralis are done.
Oh, pistols for this and more aggression from Art.
Oh, that does the most damage it could possibly have done. Trying to center themselves. Armored Deagles.
Yeah, it looks like they're in a rush to close this one out.
Does.
They have the weapon advantage, they have the utility advantage.
Yeah, I mean, when comebacks happen, these are the rounds you'll end up keeping you up at night. Should you fall to just an armored sidearm.
Look how passive they are towards B. Zipex has been left to play retake.
God, yeah. Dude,
a retake with 1 flash and no defuse kit.
Wide open. Absolutely wide open for the taking, and it's a great call from FURIA. This could be very well where it all ends.
There's no way Astralis can win this round. There's absolutely no way.
They're doing it all right. FURIA find their first. Just need to topple 4 more of those Danish Skittles. Looking to bowl them down in that B site. Yuri advancing, the bomb planted. And Astralis conceding.
Take a breath.
Yuri confirming it only more as the frags do come in. A harrowing loss, but a spectacular victory. Headshots from Magisk, delaying the inevitable. It's confirmed, 16-2. That'll get them loud, that'll get them out of their seats. FURIA domination against Astralis. The old guard fall. And the new breed are in the semi-finals. Heroic awaiting FURIA. Gambit versus Nip. I can't wait.